Hey, you may see that that's the Golden Gate Bridge. It means we're at San Francisco CrossFit. It's at least, what, 56 degrees. There's a hat on. I'm wearing a down coat. Growing a beard. We're freezing down here. We're getting so soft. Construction going on. I'm going to talk over that for a second. Show you some things we've got going on. This is Roop. He's one of our coaches. He's in a compromising position that we wouldn't want to put on the internet because it's so awkward. What you see is Roop is actually a second semester PT student working on a doctorate degree, and he was figuring out that if he could just put himself into a little bit of flexion, get some approximation to the back of the hip, and ironically, it's not an 88-pound kettlebell, it's a 53, but he's got blocked his knee, and then that band is pulling him over. The key is that he's not going to he's going to worry and kind of mind about the impingement feelings, but he's just right at the limits of that, and then he can adjust his body angle, hip angle, to adjust internally, externally. But we really have a hard time getting our athletes into finding this true hip internal rotation. And what we call this is a capsular position. And it's just like the shoulder. We've got to have full internal rotation so that we can adopt a strong externally rotated position in these when it matters under torque. So Roop has been working on this, and does it work for you, Roop?
Fantastic.
And the ladies love it. What can you say? I mean, look at that guy. He's like an Indian hunk. IndianHunk.com, right?
That's right.
Right. Okay. So check this out. I'm gonna take this now. I'm gonna hand over. You guys may remember JD Cafaro. I think he used to play at Cal, something like that. Is that a Cal hat?
No, it's not.
It's not a Cal.
I'm only famous for my sister now.
Oh, what do you mean famous for your sister? What does that even mean?
She's an MobilityWOD star.
All right, MobilityWOD star, of course. JD has freakish work capacity. You may know him as the member of the team of the 9th best exercising team in the country right now. Yeah. So what's happened is that we have taken the piece that we did today or yesterday, which is that straight kind of posterior chain hip extensor stretch, and now Dizzle is into this kind of external rotation in a little bit of flexion. The key here is that he's going to fold forward. Body is remaining as a steady fulcrum. He's trying not to round his low back. You round your low back a little bit. There you go. Control that thing, right? One joint biases that position with that band distracting that joint back in the socket. He really allows him to tack into some corners here. Now go ahead and spin away from that a little bit and see what happens. Just kind of turn away from the hip. Does that change anything a little bit? Oh yeah! Bam! That's so. What the key is that once you set up and understand that we're trying to get the hip to glide to the back of the socket here, this really opens up. So I want you guys to spend, if you can get into this crazy setup first, that's fine, but I want you to spend a good 10 minutes monkeying with these different positions. And then JD can kind of spend some more time in more external rotation. Can you externally rotate that leg even further? Let me kick the box towards you.
Yeah.
Look, so he's almost in that super pigeon, but then with that joint distraction feels very, very different. And what we're really trying to do is use this thick band to really unlock the kind of heel cord piece, or the, not heel cord, but the capsular corners. Make sense? How's that feel, Diz?
It's actually, has a numbing effect. It gets better the longer you go. Feel less. Maybe it's the cold, maybe it's the band, I don't know.
Maybe it's all. You can't take the band out of the bear, but it's not the size of the bear and the band. What? Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow.